Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for liking, for subscribing, and for being here. I appreciate it. This is your pick a card for April. So we're gonna see what blessings you may have, what good fortune, what love is coming your way, what Spirit has to tell us. I also want to thank you for subscribing and joining. You can have the option to join. It's called The Path of Love for 99 cents a month, and there I do additional readings for people who are part of the community. I also do additional private live chats for the community, and I will also do requests for what that community wants. And for some readings, I might do extensions for that group as well. It's not just join, but I wanted to make it affordable for everyone, and the lowest price possible was 99 cents US dollars. All are welcome, as I believe we're all on a spiritual journey together. And if you cannot join, that's okay, because we're also all a part of this community as well. So I welcome everyone, always with love and light. So here are 3 cards to pick from. If you pick this deck, which is actually, and the links will be below with timing for all of you, as you know, would be this deck. If you want to pick off this I guess is kind of more of a Renaissance deck. I don't remember the name, to be honest with you. Or the purple, I can't think of it. Amethyst crystal. It's deck number 1. Deck number 2. It's kind of white and blue. Or you picked based on green aventurine. And then deck number 3 shows butterflies, but it's actually kind of more of like an adventurous kind of deck, I guess. Mystical. And then it's half quartz and half clear quartz crystal and half like cellulite. So depending on how you choose to pick the 3rd deck. Put that back down. So those are the 3 decks. Why don't you take a minute? You might want to pick based on pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. You might want to pick based on what deck you were drawn to or what crystal. If you're not sure, just close your eyes. Whatever comes to your mind first, go with that. You might be drawn to more than one pile, so there could be messages for you in more than one pile. And I will see you soon in your reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 1. You picked the purple deck, the Renaissance deck, or you picked it because it's number 1, or you picked it based on being an amethyst crystal. So let's see what Spirit has to say that's coming for you in April. First, let's find out what's your overall arching energy is. Wow, okay, it already came out. 10 of Cups. This is going to be a fabulous month. Let me get the rest of the cards out. I am getting, you're going to find a lot of happiness, a lot of love within you. I don't know if birds are important to you. If you're looking for love, if you found love, wow, all your cards are here. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Page of Cups. So, but it looks like 2 people or somebody reflecting on something. So I don't know if somebody's making an offer to you of an apology or an offer of love to you this month either. Two of Cups, yeah. Someone's bringing you an offer of love, and it's gonna actually surprise you. It's the Tower, but it's not bad. It's shocking. It's shocking. They shock you with this Page of Cups about how they feel about you as a soulmate. So let's see what April brings for you. So you are overall, your overarching energy being the Ten of Cups. You're embodying the peacock, which is like the most attractive, it's like a really attractive bird. They put all their feathers up to attract their mate. But it's not even that. You're just already vibrating that energy. You already love yourself. You're in alignment with yourself is what I'm getting. You have spiritually transformed, which I usually don't get off the Ten of Cups. But it's like you've gone through some kind, it's almost like this is like the Judgment card. I feel like you've gone through some kind of transformation. You have, see how she's wearing like a wig and all this beautiful makeup and jewelry. It's like, you know who you are, you know your identity, you know your authentic self, and you love yourself for who you are, whoever you are and whatever you align to, and you're now embracing that and just loving that, and you're so happy that you're radiating. And look how beautiful all of this red hair is. It's like reddish orange, and it turns into like gold down here with it. So it's like you were divinely guided to go through, I feel like some kind of sadness or transition to get you to this point, because she's not smiling. So I feel like you went through something difficult to get you to this point of like, I'm just so elated, I'm so happy in April. You might be really drawn to tropical birds or beautiful birds, because I feel like they guide you in a way. But you are just radiating happiness, and you're happy doing whatever you're doing. If you're walking down the street, it's like you're skipping. It's like you and your friend, if you're a woman, sometimes like women will get together with their girlfriends and do like that, you know, paint and that, I think it's like sip and paint or paint and sip. I'm not advertising anything, but sometimes they'll do that, and it's just so much fun. But you're the one who's laughing and having so much fun that everyone notices you in the room, because you're just your authentic self and just loving life no matter what you're doing. You could be out in your front yard, like planting your flowers for spring here in the Northern Hemisphere, and you're just happy and you're glowing, and somebody in the neighborhood walks by and says hi, and you just start a conversation, and lo and behold, you just have things in common, and they ask you out. It feels like something like that. Like you're just happy, so people are just magnetized by you. They're just drawn to you. You're just full of love and happiness, and so people are just magnetized to you, and they just want to be around you. They just want to be in your energy. Yeah, I did, because I didn't even look at what your cards were. Oh yeah, the Five of Cups. So you got out of this energy. This was your previous energy. This lack, this sadness, this missing, this like unworthy, woe is me kind of energy is what I'm feeling. And this, I feel like, was what you were in, but you weren't in this in April. I feel like this is what you felt, and you worked through this. It was something that was within you. It was like a self-confidence issue. So it was like, why am I always dating the wrong people? Or why can't I find a job? Why can't I get paid the money I need? Or why don't I ever have stability in this area in my life? Or why do I always carry this fear? Or why can't I feel like I heal this relationship with a parent? Like, it doesn't matter if you're a grown child or not. Like, why do I have this difficulty with a sibling? Like, some kind of connection. It was like some kind of sadness around something that you couldn't understand why these two things didn't resonate. And it was something you had to go within yourself to figure out why. And you did. I feel like that was in like February and part of March. It could have even been from January through even into March that you were working on yourself of why is this happening? But I feel like it's been a long time this has been going on, but you finally decided to focus on it in the new year. It was almost like a New Year's resolution, but you didn't realize it was. But you solved it. You solved it towards the very end of March. That puts you in this place of radiating total happiness, and you're really happy in yourself now. Look at me. I'm on here with no makeup on, and I'm fine with that because it's like, hey, you got to get this done. We've got things to tell people. So I'm like, I'm exhausted. It's Saturday, and I also have real work I have to do. So I'm not gonna worry about putting makeup on to be on camera because I'm confident with who I am. I resonate with this. I healed the self-image issue of having to look perfect all the time for anyone. So I feel like you've done something like that, whatever it is. You're not looking for validation on something. You've healed something within yourself. So it's going to be different for all of you. Yeah, and you're really proud of yourself with this. Like, you've been victorious with this. And it's one of those, now that you've healed it, it's never coming back. You know how it's like we cut ourselves and we bleed, and then it heals up, and the wound's gone, and there's no scar, there's nothing left. It's like, the scar's gone, you've healed it, it's not coming back. It's like basic physics too. Once an object is in motion, I think it's, I forget whose law it is. Is it Newton's law? If an object's in motion, it stays in motion unless acted upon by another force. That's exactly what this feels like. Like, you're not gonna, this can't open up again. Like, you can't create this wound or this thing that you healed that puts you in this 10 of Cups energy because you were victorious over it. You actually truly healed it. You really fixed it. You solved it. And someone might have helped you with some aspects. You might have like asked someone really close to you, well, how do you deal with this? Or how do you do that? But you've already healed it. So it's not coming back unless you choose to all of a sudden like create this trauma again or want to rip something open, but it can't come back. It's already gone. You've been victorious over it. Just like me, like otherwise I would have to have put makeup on to be on camera, which seems kind of silly if you think about it in the aspect of life, right? If people are going to judge me for that, then let them. Yeah, this is you right here, 6 of Swords. You've put it to bed. Like, you are not only victorious, you've moved on. You've moved beyond whatever this issue was. And you're really happy. You're looking to the future. And while you were healing from something and putting it to rest, somebody noticed you. Because I see this is like you, I don't know if you took like, started doing something for yourself that you're interested in while you were trying to heal this. So maybe you took up meditation, maybe you took up yoga, maybe you took up like a cycling class. Maybe you're like, I always wanted to learn how to swim. I don't know how to swim. So you started taking swimming lessons. Maybe you decided to travel somewhere. It's gonna be different for all of you. Maybe you're like, I want to learn how to paint, so you're taking a painting class, or you want to learn how to play the piano, so you're taking a class where people play the piano. You want to learn how to speak a language, so you're taking that. You're doing something for yourself that's of interest to you, And it's also while you're like moving on from whatever this other energy was that you no longer want in your life, this healing that you were very victorious over, and you caught somebody's eye. It's the Knight of Wands. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is just because he's here. You caught his eye because he was looking right at you while you were doing this. He noticed you and you noticed him. And it doesn't matter. You both noticed each other. So some of you are actually wanting a romantic connection. I feel like some of you haven't been in a connection for a long time, like a true loving connection for a long time. It's like you were healing for a long time from like a heartache, and you're like, why am I always dating the wrong people? Why can't I see people for who they really are? Or why can't someone just appreciate me for who I am? Why can't I just be me and that be good enough? Is what it feels like. Because this Knight of Wands isn't going away yet, because he's still part of this reading that I'm seeing. Is you also were you were like, this month you're in this like magician energy. So you're manifesting something. For a lot of you, I feel like you're manifesting love, real love, a real connection, that deep soul connection, happiness, joy, the happiness you feel within yourself that draws people to you, because everyone is drawn to you. It doesn't matter where you go. If you are buying like a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, like at a barista, everyone enjoys talking to you, even while you're just like checking out. People are talking, the person who's ringing you up enjoys talking to you. You just magnetize people. But you have all the tools you need to create magic, is what I'm hearing. You are magic. I'm gonna hold your crystal for a minute, because there's a lot more to this card. Because I'm seeing the sun, I'm seeing the moon, and I'm seeing the sunset, which is yin and yang, which means the divine counterpart. I'm also seeing, not only do you have all the tools, you have someone above you, someone really I'm hearing, call on me and I'm going to help you. Take it as it resonates. But I'm hearing, and I'm covered in the chills, so this is going to be different for all of you, because I don't think it's going to resonate with all of you. And there's two different messages I'm hearing. I'm hearing for some of you, it's your ascended masters are saying, call on us. We're right here, because spiritually you're on the same vibrational plane as them, and they really want you to call on them because they want to help you with your manifestation. So they're like, just call on us. We're right here, and we want to make you successful. And they're trying to show, they're like, you have all the tools. We'll be your high priestess to make you create the alchemy and the magic you want for your manifestation. We'll work with you. We'll teach you how to manifest everything you want in your life, is what I'm hearing for some of you. For others of you, and this is for April, for others of you, I'm hearing, and this is very specific for a smaller group, I'm hearing some of you, Saint Germain wants you to talk to him. And so, you know, he's an ascended master, and he's also known as like the violet flame. So you can also just ask for the, oh, ironic, it's all violet. He's also known as the violet flame. He lived, I think, during the Renaissance era. Well, he lived many lives. But he's the one who's like also known as Merlin. He lived as Merlin, I think, in a lifetime. But so you call on Merlin. You can call on any of their past lives and they'll show up. So you can call on Merlin if you want. But specifically, I'm getting for a handful of you, call on Saint Germain. And he wants to actually work with you because you have an innate power within you for alchemy. And he wants to teach you. I'm completely covered in the chills. It's a very specific message. And I feel like that's why we see the bird whispering in your ear. It's either your ascended masters telling you call on us, or it's literally Saint Germain saying, hello, I'm right here. When are you gonna ask? Look what I can do. Because you'll be very victorious with it. Yeah, he wants to teach you how to manipulate energy, how to have everything you want. I know that's very specific, and that's why either he's saying for some of you this was him. He had his eye on you while you were healing, and he knows you're ready now. So I don't know what you were healing from that put you in this really high vibration and you're so happy and elated, but he knows you're ready now. It's very specific. Look, it's how interesting too. Violet wings. So that's very specific for some of you. Take it if it resonates. Oh, how strange too. These cards are all purple. They're all actually all purple. That's very specific for some of you. But if you think it's for you, call on him. Why not? Why not learn how to work with alchemy? Why not learn how to be the magician? Call on your ascended masters. The ascended masters are for all of you, I feel, for the majority of you. But Saint Germain really wants to work with some of you specifically. I also get some of you are just also manifesting and trying to create love or abundance in your life. And you need help with that. So they want to help you with that. Because I'm hearing them literally say, we understand. We understand life. We understand you can't live as much as we talk about spirituality and evolution and growing and loving. We understand you still live on Earth and you have to experience Earth as it is. So they don't want to minimize the experiences you're having here. So if you need love in your life, they want to help you bring in the right type of love. If you need more abundance of something, friends, healing with family, a better work situation, they want to help you with that. Safety, if you want to feel like you live in a safer community, security is what I'm getting. They want to help you bring that into your life because they understand those are basic human conditions and needs. And to evolve spiritually, some people need this too. And sometimes if you have this, you can also then give freely. With some of these things, it allows you to give freely as you also grow spiritually. And some of you are vibrationally high enough to understand. Even as things flow to you, you're just going to naturally let them flow right back out. But they would never minimize the experience you're having right now. They want you to have what you need here to be happy in this lifetime too. That's why they're saying, we will help you. For some of you, Saint Germain just really wants to talk to you. And he said, if you wanted to, call me Merlin, whichever works for you. If you want love, love will come. You have to be in the right vibration. And that's why they want you to ask for them for help, because they will help you bring it in. Because somebody you don't even know about has their eye on you. I'm hearing some of you have a secret admirer. I'm hearing this song, I think it's by The Police. With every breath you take, with every move you make, I'll be watching you. It's like, I think like an 80s song, or like an early 80s song, maybe. But I also get, the Knight of Wands is flirtatious and fun. But I don't get that this person is, this person's a serious person. I don't get like that Knight of Wands energy. I get a very serious person. I get like that Knight of Pentacles, slow moving, serious kind of energy. And it's like they're very serious. It's also kind of like the Knight of Swords, because I see like almost like a sword in here, even though it's supposed to be a wand. Oh, it is a wand because they're manifesting you. They're magical too. They're spiritually enlightened. For some of you, this is also part of your spiritual team who's been watching you and working with you. For some of you, this is somebody on Earth who's interested in you that you don't even know about, or somebody you're going to meet in April who's going to be instantly attracted to you and really interested in you. I know this is really confusing, and I hope you can follow along. I'm so sorry. I'm hearing so many messages. There's 3 more cards I'm trying to ask you, like, which one? Okay, so they're saying the Queen of Swords. But they're saying what they want you to do is ask yourself, what do you really want first and foremost? What's the one thing you want first and foremost? Because I know within your soul and heart right now, you're really happy in early part of April, or you're excited about something. And you have to be truthful with yourself. So this is something, they're asking you to reflect on something before you call on them for this Magician card. I feel like all the Ascended Masters want all of you to talk to them. And then some of them, I'm holding the crystal because I'm getting a lot more messages for you. Some of them, Saint Germain actually wants to talk to you. So first and foremost, they want you to know exactly what you want first. They're saying don't, because you have the 7 of Cups. And they said, yes, we will help you. Oh, weird, it's purple. Her hair's purple. And she has I see golden, and she's got a golden wing. And she's holding the world. It's like you literally have the world in the palm of your hands. They're giving you the world. You can have anything you want, is what they're saying. So they're saying before you come to us to begin to manifest what you really want in April, because they're going to bless you with what you want. If it's abundance, if it's good fortune, if it's a flow of money, if it's love, if it's spirituality, if it's understanding your gifts more, whatever it is you want, right? They're saying, we need you to really sit here and think about it and be really honest with yourself. I'm hearing know thyself. So really know what you want. the very first thing. Know it really clearly. And then go to them and call on your ascended masters, or those of you who feel like it's Saint Germain you need to talk to. Because for some of you, I feel like you do a lot of energy work, and he wants to improve your energy work. He wants to teach you a different way to manipulate energy. So they're saying, if you really know and are really honest with yourself, you deep down know what the first thing is you want. Then call in your ascended masters. And for those of you who know it's alchemy, meaning truly the manipulation of energy, then you know it's Saint Germain that you need to talk to. That's what I'm hearing. Or Merlin. He said you can call me Merlin if you want. I keep getting that. Then you call on them, because they will help you with that. But you have to know, and you have to be really honest with yourself. What is it? Because there's several things that you want and need, but you have to know what the first priority is. That's why the Queen of Swords is here, because she's to the point and true. So they're asking you to reflect and know before you come, because then they will show you the way. And after you understand that, you can then go after the other things you want. And they'll help you too. They're saying, we'll work with you on the others. But this first one that you want, I'm hearing, is the one that's like, it paves the way, is what I'm hearing. It paves the way. It's like, that's what I'm hearing. It paves the way. It's like, they're showing me like, literally a pavement. And then it goes like in two different directions. Like it can split like a fork in the road, right? But it paves the way in the direction that your purpose is supposed to go, if you truly are honest with yourself and ask. But it's if you're honest with yourself. And that's going to be obviously different for all of you. So it takes some time and reflection to really dig deep. That answer doesn't come in 5 minutes. And with that comes the 3 of Cups. And I feel like this is at the end of April, because by then you would have been working. This is going to go on through the whole month of April, you working on this. Because you're happy the whole time, because you're working with your ascended masters, or you're working with Saint Germain this whole time on something, and it comes to fruition, like at the end of maybe the end of April, but you're really happy. Because this is joy, celebration, excitement, coming together. So something really exciting happens in April. Maybe you connecting with your ascended masters is what makes you so excited. Or you actually recognizing what is this one thing within yourself that is the biggest priority for you. Because they'll deliver on these other things you want to. They'll help you with that. But for all of you, it's different things. And I also feel romance is coming too. So I almost feel like you don't have to ask for romance, because I feel like that's already coming. But take it as it resonates. If that is the most important thing, then by all means ask for it. But I feel like romance is already in the air, is what I'm hearing. And I see a heart back here. So I feel like romance is already in the air. I don't feel any third party kind of situation going on. Other than you working with your guides to manifest, and somebody else shows up because that's the person you manifested. But no, there's no third party energy kind of thing. Nothing negative. I don't feel anything negative. I feel like April's just spiritually enlightening. You're in this really happy place. It's magical. It's beautiful. It's like being in a dream, but it's real. And oh my gosh, I feel like my heart is gonna burst open. Literally. It's like So much love is in here for you. I feel like it's just gonna burst open and pour out. That's what it feels like. That's what's happening. Because it's love that I'm feeling from them for you, and the excitement that is gonna be coming also for you in April. But yeah, they're asking a few things of you, and they're so proud of what you've already achieved, because you've achieved a huge milestone. So don't neglect what you've already achieved yourself to put yourself in this Ten of Cups energy. And then you end April with happiness and joy and coming together and celebrating something. So it's going to be a great month. I would like this reading. I want to pick this card deck. So enjoy. Leave a comment. Come back and let me know how April goes. I want to hear about it if you feel comfortable sharing, or you can always email me privately. And I will talk to you soon. Bye. Hi, everyone. Welcome to pile number 2. So you picked this because either it's number 2, you liked this deck. It's mainly white and blue. Of course, the names of the card decks will be below. Or you picked it because of the green aventurine crystal. So let's see what Spirit says is going to happen for you in April and great things. Okay, we already have your overarching energy. Queen of Wands. Ooh, I'm getting you're going to hear something really important. Like an important message is going to come through for you this month. You're going to hear something. And you're going to know something important. I can't take all those cards, Spirit. That's too many. Yeah, you're going to hear and know something. So I don't know if somebody's going to tell you a secret, or you're just going to naturally know something intuitively. Or if you're going to hear it like clairaudiently, like through like a spiritual gift. But your energy is like really high vibrational. I see. You're also gonna know something too. So you're gonna hear something. So it could be through like your spiritual gifts, clairaudience, or know something through like claircognizance, or through a dream state or meditative state. You'll know something or hear something, or somebody's gonna confide in you about something, or you're gonna learn something new this month. And that's the energy you're embodying. But I also see the horse spirit is with you. You're very spiritually in alignment with something. Oh, I see why. Yeah. I'm covered in the chills because you're on your path. You're on your life purpose path. Wow. I have to look up the horse spirit so I can make sure I say what it means. But they're actually showing me back here. I don't know if you can see it. See the head of this? That's a horse. And it's white, and it gets a little gray, more dark gray down here, and here are the legs. But they're showing me a horse spirit is with you. So you might resonate with horses, or like horses might mean something to you, but like the horse spirit is part of something that's really significant. You're really spiritually evolved. You're very high vibrational, or you've upgraded spiritually, or you're getting spiritual upgrades this month. Something significant. Your energy is very, I'm just completely covered in the chills. The world card's at the bottom of the deck. So you closed out a cycle with something. You recognize something and you're like, done. lessons learned, or I completed that part of my mission in life. I'm ready for the next experience, the next door to open, the next journey is what I'm getting. You get 9 of Pentacles, you're really grounded. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. So you're ready to create your legacy for your life, is what I'm hearing. Spiritually speaking, I feel like this is a very spiritual experience. I'm covered in the chills. I have to look up the horse spirit, so I'm going to pause 1 second. Okay, so I specifically looked up a white horse spirit because I'm seeing the horse as a white horse here. And that means something different than like horse spirit animals overall. So it actually means spiritual enlightenment, integrity. What's the other thing it said? I mean, horses mean freedom and power, but it also means that you are more spiritually aware of all of these things. It also can symbolize innocence, purity, good fortune to come, and represents prosperity. And I think because you're so high vibrational, you know how to harness the power that you have within you, and to use it for good. And you know how to apply your discernment. Because of your high vibration, you freely give to everybody. And this is the energy you're embodying from the horse spirit, which brings you prosperity in different ways. So prosperity can mean more enlightenment spiritually. It can mean more spiritual gifts. It can mean blessings from close friendships. It can mean recognizing situations for what they really are and knowing when to close that loop, like we saw in the World card, and walk away from things that no longer serve you. But it also means you know when not to walk over people with things. So you could be very smart, highly intelligent, and not use your intelligence as a weapon against people who are not as smart as you, or not use words to hurt people. You know when to hold back even if you're hurting. Because you have the grace to do that. So that's your energy this month, but I also think that's your energy a lot of the time because you're very enlightened and spiritually high vibrational, which is actually a beautiful thing. You are quite remarkable. I have the chills. Like, I can just hear spirit saying how much they just love being around you. You're very creative too. So I'm getting in April, almost like it's like on the cusp of like March 31st to like the first week of April. You've had to make a really difficult decision with the Judgment card about what's in your highest good and what isn't, and who can be in your life and who can't be. And it's hard for you, but you are listening to your guides, you're listening to your intuition. It's like you heard something or you know something. That's what your energy is. And you're like, yeah, this person is not in my highest good. I can't have them as close a friend as I wanted, or I can't be romantically involved with them, or this family member I need to keep more at a distance. It's something like that. Or this colleague at work can't be my confidant the way I thought they could be. Something happened, and you have like these wings protecting you. So you're protected, but it's like something happened and you heard something, or you know something, or somebody told you something, And this horse spirit's helping you with your grace, not to want to just like trump right over what's occurred, and I'm hearing you want to just kill it. I don't mean literally kill the person. It's like it hurt. It's like someone betrayed your trust, or someone hurt your feelings, or you feel like you were being used or played with. And you could apply to a million connections. It could be work, family, friends, romantic. But something happened, and you're using your judgment to create more distance between you and this person now. And you're sad because you know it's never going back. It's never going to be the same again. It's not in your best interest. And you always have to protect yourself first and foremost. And you're also being guided to do this because you were given this information for a reason. You heard it, you know it, somebody told you about it, something happened. You just know this or heard it for some reason. That's why your energy has this. And you have this grace with this horse spirit with you, which I feel is one of your guides. Helping you with this, but it's because you needed this. You have the Ace of Pentacles, which is like, yeah, I get it. I have all the clarity I need. Thank you, is what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. I got it loud and clear. Because Ace of Pentacles is like, here's the big idea. Here's like the business opportunity, or here's this big, here's what. So usually the Ace of Pentacles is presented not with a person. This whole thing would be a pentacle. But look how little that is. So it's like what this person could have given you was really like this small in comparison to what you deserve, which should be like massive, which should have taken up the entire card if it was going to be an image. So they couldn't even offer you. But it's like what they could offer you would be like as small as what like a Page of Pentacles could offer. That's not what you deserve. Spirit saying you deserve it all. So don't settle. And that's why they had, unfortunately, it felt like it had to hurt because this wasn't right for you. And if it's not right for you, then you got to get rid of it so the right thing can come in. Because you can't have two competing energies at the same time, right? You have to clear out the energy to let new energy in. So if that's work, like if a job wasn't right for you, the job has to go away for the right job to come in. If it's a romantic connection, that has to go away for the right one to come in. If it's like a really good friend, but the friend's actually really not a good friend, they have to go away for a good friend to come in. So you can't have all these competing energies. It's incongruent. They can't both be there at the same time. Unfortunately. You can have multiple friends, but that like close, dear friend, that true confidant, like your best friend, that one best friend, you can't have three best friends. You can have three close, good friends, but you usually have one best friend, right? So if the best friend isn't in your highest good, they have to go away so the right good best friend can show up then that you might need in your life. If that makes sense. I think romantic examples sometimes are easier to give. Same with work. Like if the job is not treating you right, the job has to go away so the right job can show up with the right money. Same with romance. If the relationship isn't good and your partner isn't right for you, you might not be wanting to admit it, but you're pretending. And if you stay in that, you'll never get the person who is right for you. So they have to go away. So sometimes Spirit helps you hear things or know things, or somebody has to tell you something so that you can finally get rid of that and allow for the right thing to flow to you. So they're saying, here's Ace of Pentacles. And this was that person taking up all the space for them. It was all about them or this thing. It was all about this. The work was all about them. Like they were taking up too much of their time. So whatever this situation is, I do not know, because I'm trying to make these like not as long as they usually are, but it's like it was all about that. And that's how little the offer could be for you, when this whole card should be the offer for you. So even if they were like, oh, hey, yeah, would you like this? They were still going to offer you something so small when you deserve the whole card. I don't know if I have an example on a different card of what the Ace of Cups should look like. Well, I think you guys know what the Ace of Cups should look like. It's usually the whole card is just a giant pentacle. I'm not Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, sorry. The whole thing should just be a giant pentacle. Usually it's a hand. Sometimes it's depicted a little bit differently. Sometimes it's like depicted in lawn or something. But it should just be a giant pentacle. And they're saying that's what it should be. Just a giant pentacle. Why? Why are you settling for this thing that is all about them? Or situation. But I feel like it's a person. When it should be about you. With what this can be for you. Like, here's this great opportunity for you. Or here's what I want to be able to give to you. Kind of thing. I'm looking at the cards because I don't know which one Spirit wants me to look at next. Because I'm getting several messages. So I'm getting a couple messages off the Four of Swords. I'm getting, some of you need to take time right now just to like, be you. Like I'm hearing just go do you. Do your own thing. Others of you, I'm getting you're healing from whatever the situation was. And I'm getting, for some of you, you're actually getting the gift of being able to heal other people. So some of you need time to rest and recover from whatever this happened because you need to mend. You need your energy back. You know how like you've completely deleted your energetic field. So it's like if we looked at like a thermostat, the whole thing is completely drained and you're like negative 1,000 degrees. So the whole thing is like way down here and like blue. And you need your energy back. So you're completely depleted. So they're saying you need to just rest, chill, do whatever brings your energy back to you. For some of you, for others of you, yeah. So that could just be like vegging out on the couch for a few days. That might be running. That might be like hiking. That might be writing or journaling or meditating. It's going to be different for all of you. Whatever makes you feel like you get your energy back, because you need somebody to help also. You need to replenish your energy. It's just gone. It's not even there. The way this card just kind of fades, because you're so high vibrational, but it's also like, it's like you're fading away because your energy's gone. For others of you, I'm getting, you need to heal something. You need to heal something within you. Like, to look at the situation and understand why you continuously allow something like this to happen. Like, I know you closed out a cycle, but it feels like if this person or the situation showed up again, you might allow it back. And you don't want to do that. Trust me. The Three of Swords isn't here, but I know this was something painful. I saw the World card, so I know you closed something out, but I feel like you haven't like sealed it off yet. Because they're showing me, you know how like if we blew up a balloon, but we haven't tied it and closed it off completely. That's what they're showing me. You haven't tied it off. Like it's done. It's like you only blew it up, but you haven't tied it off yet. who they're showing me for a balloon. So it's like you need to seal it off. Like you haven't tied off the balloon. So some of you need to heal whatever this was within you and recognize, like do like a 360 analysis almost. Like remove yourself from the situation, and as if you were giving this advice to like the person you care the most about. Is it a sibling? Is it your best friend? Is it your romantic partner that you care about? Is it your friend at work? Whatever it is it something you would want for them? If not, what would be your advice to them? Because you want them to be able to, you want to tie off that balloon and really let it float away. Because we saw that world card and you really need to close it off. Because they're saying you need to find out what it is inside you. So remove yourself from the situation and look at it and say, okay, I understand what that is and why that happened, and or why I would allow that to happen, or why I don't want this to ever happen again, and I wouldn't allow this kind of thing to occur again in the future with anybody else who may appear like this, or a situation that may appear like this. Because it just may be like a fear you have or something. Because we all do that. We're human beings. It's natural. So they want you to figure out what it is so you don't have this occur again. And for others of you, I'm getting, you're literally getting, or you already have the ability to heal people and you don't know it. And you need to take this time to understand how to do it. This person was taking so much of your energy from you. You didn't understand the gift you had within you. And that's actually a lot of you have that gift to heal. You just don't even know it. Because you're so high vibrational and you're so connected to spirit. And when I say spirit, it's all encompassing, right? It's guides, it's angels, it's source, it's light, it's your ascended message. It's everything. So I'm trying to understand which one they want me to talk about first. So they're saying this one first before that one. Okay. So the four ones. 1 second. I hear someone come in, then I'll talk to you. 1 second. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. So with the four wands, I'm not getting the typical four wands. Oh, marriage, that kind of thing. I'm getting stability. You need the stability within yourself, the alignment within your chakras, because you're on the right path. You're in alignment. You are very high vibrational. You're very spiritually attuned. Like I said, a lot of you actually have the ability to really heal others. And when I say heal others, it can be healing others through knowing how to pull herbs the right way that might heal something, and you don't even know how you do that. It's working with plants. It might be you know how to send loving, healing thoughts to people, and it heals them when they're having a panic attack. It might be you have calming words for people during difficult times, or when there's a a trauma, like a traumatic event that's happening. Like you're the calm when like the house is on fire kind of person, and you're the soothing voice everyone wants to hear. You just know how to be very calm and soothing, and you naturally have the ability to make people feel at peace within themselves. Also healing, literally, by calling on ascended masters or God and other angels and spirits and things through prayers. Your prayers alone could be powerful enough to truly create miraculous cures for people that people can't explain, meaning doctors. So it doesn't mean like you lay your hands on someone. Well, for some of you, yeah, you could do that. But I think it's literally, it's spirit working through you. It's them working through you when you say your prayer. And that's what heals. So I think it's different for all of you. But I think a lot of you actually have that in you naturally. You just haven't tapped into it. Some of you have, but you haven't fully tapped into it. Some of you aren't even aware of it until I said something about maybe medicinal plants or plants. You're like, oh yeah, well I do use herbs instead when I have a cough, and then my cough just magically goes away and I don't get sick. Yeah, that's called healing. So they're saying the 4 wands means regain your footing a little right now. You are so high vibrational, and it's almost like you float a little too much sometimes in the spiritual world, that you have to remember to come back down to earth and put your feet back on the soil and ground yourself back to the earth plane. Because it's easier sometimes too when we're hurt to connect with spirit and do all those things, which we need to, but we forget too when we have those abilities. It's too easy sometimes to live too much within the spiritual realm when we're here on earth to have an earth experience. So the 4 wands they're saying is you need to stabilize yourself. You need to balance yourself out. Get back down here on earth. Feel yourself. Feel where you're sitting. Feel your feet on the ground. Remember you're here. You have a purpose. You have a very important purpose in life. And I'm hearing for some of you, there's two things I'm seeing for this life purpose. Because I feel like a lot of you are ready for this like next major life purpose that you have. So you have the Hierophant, which can symbolize your life purpose. And a lot of you are stepping into the major part of your life purpose, which for some of you, I think is this upgrade with healing. Some of you are getting in touch more with some of your other gifts that you weren't aware of. It's not just healing, it's clairaudience, it's claircognizance. It actually might be clairvoyance. But it's you're really trusting your intuition now. You're not questioning anything anymore. You've changed and you're not going back. And you know you're here to do something else more than what you're doing now. I'm not saying some of you may leave your jobs and go into the spiritual world. Some of you may stay where you are, but also do stuff spiritually. But it's like you're just going to know things and you don't know how you know them. Or maybe you already do know how, you just know you know things. And you'll be able to begin to read people better, know which energies you want to stay away from and which energies you want to welcome into your life. And you know you have this much deeper, higher vibrational purpose. And you're going to really start working much more closely with spirit in a much more grounded way for yourself, in a really authentic way. And you're also letting go of what you were tied to before, meaning what you thought were all the traditional belief systems. There's nothing wrong with traditional beliefs, but you're like, I believe some of that, but I also believe this now too, because I've seen it or I've experienced it or I can do that. So you're combining your understanding of spirituality with old traditions along with new traditions, if that makes sense. You have a deeper, broader understanding. I'm hearing mirror, mirror on the wall. who's the most spiritual of us all? It's kind of like that. This is this mirror. They're showing me the mirror. They're really highlighting the mirror here. And they're asking you to really like reflect within your soul as the mirror, because your soul is what projects everything. It's a mirror of you. You're mirroring to the world what your soul is. So, and your vibration. And if you don't like things that you're receiving back from other people, send it away and reflect on yourself and see, how are you treating others? Is that how you think you're treating other people? If so, change how you are treating other people. If not, then why are you attracting all these people to you? Do they need to learn something from you? Are you meant to teach people things? Are you just meant to be graceful and kind, or to send a smile to someone and move along? Doesn't mean you welcome everybody into your life with open arms. But you're here to teach people things. A lot of you are, not all of you. I repeat everything I hear. So take what resonates, what doesn't, just leave it. Some of you are really here to teach people things related to spirituality. Some of you are here to teach people how to use their gifts and their abilities. Some of you are understanding vibration and how what you are vibrating attracts that to you. Some of you also are understanding that just because you're really high vibrational, you're just going to magnetize a lot of people to you no matter what. Some of you are also understanding that you're going to, when it comes to romantic connections, the person you're involved with is going to mirror you, and you're going to mirror them in terms of your soul and your vibration. So if you're not at the same vibration and you're too high, they're too low, you're either not going to understand each other, or you're going to have to choose to lower your vibration to meet them, or you're going to have to walk away. And some of you, and this is all happening this month, I feel like a lot of it's going to be ongoing, because I feel like you're going to keep getting these like spiritual teachings and lessons, because I feel like the Hierophant's going to stay with you for a while. He's a teacher too. That's why I also feel like, oh, he is a teacher. I was going to say, I feel like he's going to be teaching you, but I feel like some of you are going to be teaching people. Funny. Sometimes I don't realize I'm making the connections because I'm just repeating what I'm hearing. So then it dawns on me, as you can see from my reactions, right? But I feel like you're definitely on your purpose. You're on the right path. And then what I'm also getting is, for some of you, you haven't even realized it yet. Either you haven't realized it yet, or it's like a new connection, or you're gonna meet him this month, but you're actually with your divine counterpart, because I have the King and Queen of Swords right here. Like that. Yeah, that's how they are. And they're looking right at each other. And these are people who speak with honesty and integrity, and are very truthful people. A lot of Aquarius energy. And Aquarius could be showing up too, because I think there's like a ton of planets in Aquarius right now. So you don't have to be an Aquarius to resonate with this. I mean, you could be a Scorpio and resonate with this, because the Pluto planet's in Aquarius. But I think there's like 5 other planets. I think Venus was in here. So you could have a Venus in Aquarius. but I think there was like 5 planets in Aquarius recently or currently, something crazy like that. I'm not an astrology person, but if you have like a major, any of those planets that is a major placement for you, this could resonate with you. But you're an authentic, you speak with authenticity and truth and integrity, and you feel responsible for everybody. And the Hierophant was right underneath them. So I feel like, and this is a marriage card. And, well, so is the Four of Wands. And Judgment can be a marriage card or a reunion card. So I also feel like for some of you, and Ace of Pentacles can be an offer. So for some of you, I feel like in April, you don't even know that you either are you're either taking your relationship to the next level in April, you're meeting this person in April. Yeah, you're either going to meet this person in April, or you're going to say, okay, well, let's become exclusive. Let's become boyfriend and girlfriend. Or you're getting engaged in April, or you're getting married in April. I guess that covers it. Or you're moving in together because we have the Four of Wands. But the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, Judgment is renewal in a relationship. Like, meaning you might have had like rocky times or like had a disagreement recently. And you guys are like, we don't even talk to each other like this. Like, what the heck's going on? And the Hierophant also means marriage, because they're actually part of your life purpose. You could be an Aquarius or a Scorpio, or you both could be an Aquarius and Scorpios or have those placements, because it's just Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto's in Aquarius right now, and the swords are Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Those could be also significant placements. And Judgment is Scorpio. And Taurus is another major placement. So if you guys like signs, I mean, I don't think the zodiac signs really apply, but if you want the signs, I would say Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And it wouldn't matter. It could be your sun, moon, rising. Those are the most important ones. If that helps. And we saw the World card. And so, which is funny because that's the fixed signs, which was Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. So, some of you I'm getting that too. This person is at the same vibrational frequency as you, or just barely a little lower than you, but you're both are on the same page in terms of spirituality and beliefs. I feel like you are their spiritual teacher. They're not yours. You have more abilities than them, but they too have they have strong intuition. I feel it from their solar plexus. They get gut feelings and just know things. It's not the claircognizance. I feel like they have claircognizance and they're not aware what that is. But they also have the solar plexus where they just kind of get a gut feeling. Those are their two strongest abilities. But you have yours. No one supersedes anyone. I feel like they get a lot of dreams. They get a lot of downloads in their dreams too. That's how I think, if it helps you, if you were like, who is this? If it helps you, I think that's who this person is. Because I feel like you are the one who has a lot. Yours maybe are more developed, and you have more, or you understand yours more. And I also feel like you're the one who's the healer. They heal you, and you have a very healing relationship, but you're both tied to each other very much spiritually. And it's the King, Queen of Swords because you both are very honest with each other. You're authentic with each other. This is the one connection where there's no pretending. You're just your authentic self from day one with this person, and they've been their authentic self with you from day one. It doesn't mean like everyone laid all their cards out on the table and it was all that, but it was, you never tried to be someone you weren't, and they never tried to be someone they weren't with you. If you're trying to get clarification on that, because I feel like that was the other part of this message too, besides the spirituality and all the upgrades. They view you as their queen. They have actually really deep emotions for you, and they haven't, I feel like for a lot of you, they haven't told you. Especially for those of you in the newer connection. I feel like there is, because they're showing me now this other side of this reading. They find you very attractive over here, and you hear it a lot from them. But your thoughts get in the way of doubting this connection. I feel like this is for those of you in an, obviously, well, yeah, you could even be engaged and doubt it. Who knows? Yeah. They felt divinely guided to you. They were guided to you by spirit. But they are very attracted to you. They tell you that they find you to be highly intelligent. And they feel you both have a spiritual path together. Not only do they want to marry you, and they see a life with you, because this mirror here, they look in the mirror and they see a lifetime with you. They just haven't told, I feel like they haven't, a lot of you have no idea. They've never told you that. And I feel like you two dance a lot together. Like in your home, like you'll flip on the music late at night and just dance around the house and laugh. It's very fairy tale-ish. I feel like I'm in a fairy tale right now. I feel like I'm like all dreamy and starry-eyed, and that's not me. Because that's not how I think. I'm an Aquarius. I don't think like that. But I feel like, yeah, it's just like, oh my gosh, I just want to like, yeah, you just like, it's just fun. You just are happy and you just dance. And this Judgment card is showing me them being guided to you. Like, it was all eyes on you from the beginning, and they didn't care how long it was going to take to get to you. Oh, here, they would move heaven and earth. For some of you, I feel like they had to wait. With this 4 swords, I feel like they had to wait for you. Like, so it's a very healing, loving connection. For some of you, I think it's a newer connection. You have no idea how deep this person feels for you, especially with that Judgment card, feeling that Scorpio energy. They've known, they've always wanted to marry you. This Ace of Pentacles, that's them daydreaming about a ring. Daydreaming about life with you. The Hierophant is marriage, but they also look in the mirror and see a whole life with you. But this 4 of Swords, I feel like they had to wait. It was healing, but it was also this like waiting period for you. They had to wait for you for something, and I don't know what that is. But together, you're both helping each other heal from some kind of, you guys are both helping each other identify things and unknowingly that you both have to heal in order to evolve and become better. And you're both meant to, you both are part of each other's life purpose, because both of you, they're actually going to help you on your path. Like, they have their own thing they're going to be doing, with their life, but they're really going to help you with the part of your life purpose. So you're both intertwined with each other's life purpose, but I need help, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to use this as you, right? Because this is your energy. And this representing your life purpose, right? And being on your right path for your life purpose. If you're meant to go out and be a spiritual teacher or a spiritual healer, or be known, for some of you, I think you're going to be known around the world. With what you do, or how you heal, or what you write, or the gifts you have, or I need more help here, Spirit. What you're going to build in terms of how the world is revolutionized and understands the interconnectedness of the souls, the vibration of love, and how Spirit truly works with everyone. That is part of your journey. That is your life purpose you're stepping into. Your partner will be on that path with you, in love, supporting you, helping you, guiding you, working with you, and sometimes I'm hearing speaking with you, demonstrating with you, traveling with you, but you are the one in the limelight. You are the one who is known. This is your life purpose. They have another main mission. And part of their main mission is to be with you. Okay, so we had a lot of messages that had to come through. Obviously, I think it's starting in April. It's not ending in April. It feels like it's getting kicked off in April. There's a lot going on in April. Holy moly. I thought the deck one was, I thought if you watched the first one, I'm hearing for some of you, the first one's applicable because you need to hear about the Magician card and Saint Germain. Because Saint Germain wants to talk to some of you. So, if you were drawn at all to pile number one and didn't watch it, you can fast forward until I show the Magician card and listen to that part. Because I'm hearing actually Saint Germain wants to talk to some of you about alchemy. Because you're going to need it for the healing. So I feel, if you were drawn to that pile is definitely also meant for you. This message, I think, is going to go on and on for you, but this pile blew me away. Not at all what I was expecting. I thought we were kind of done, and then I love how they all of a sudden whipped out this whole love intertwined thing. April sounds fabulous. I thought I wanted to be in pile one, but I think I like pile two, so I think I'll claim both. Why not, right? I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hi, pile number three. How are you? So you picked this pile because it's either number three, you liked this deck, or you liked the clear quartz with some of the cellulite on it. So let's see what April has in store for you. Spirit, can you let us know? Okay, here's your overarching energy. Oh, you got two cards. This is cool. So you have the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands. I love these cards. They're so cool. feel like those are like almost two different energies. So it feels like something flirtatious or some kind of communication wants to come out. Like this is your energy for the month of April. Yeah, like you're excited about something and want to communicate with someone. Pink makes me think of happiness and love. And whatever you're going to do, you're going to be really successful in this month. Whatever happens in April, you're going to be very successful. I'm hearing you're very victorious in April. So no matter what you do, you're going to be very victorious. Very victorious. So they want this one on the bottom. Okay. Very victorious in April. And we have the Seven of Cups at the bottom, which I think is cool because it kind of goes with the Page of Cups. And then we have the Five of Swords and the Hierophant. So it's like you're trying to make a decision about something. Like, is this the right one? Is this the right one? Do I want this one? Do I want that one? So, yeah. I'm here. I want to reach out and touch somebody. Oh, I think it's I want to reach out. I want to reach out and touch somebody is what I'm hearing with this card. I want to reach out and touch somebody. But you're going to be really victorious with the Six of Wands. I'm hearing victory is on the way. What else is your energy from this? It's like you start with like a little, so your light starts dim and gets brighter as the month goes on. That makes any sense? How do I explain what they're showing? It's as if like it's really dark and I only have this. See how little this candle is? It's like that's I'm walking through like a really dark house, and that's the only thing I have to light my way, to navigate everything, to see where I'm going, instead of understanding I have all my intuition and I have spirit with me. I'm not using anything but this little candle, and it's like I'm trying to figure out, how do I get around? What do I do? You're starting out that way, and you put it on this. Yeah, they're showing me you're. It's like you're starting small with the light, not realizing you have so much more, and it's all with you, and it's in you already. And you're like, oh wait, all I have to do is just use my own light, or align my chakras, or ask spirit for help, or it's like you realize, or use my intuition. I already know the layout of this house. I've walked it, 10,000 times. I don't even need the light. I already know the floor plan. It's one of those things, like all of a sudden it hits you and you're like, oh, I'm fine. And it's like all the lights go on and it's so bright because you're now radiating that. Because you made this, you made some kind of connection you weren't making, which we'll see, I guess, in the tarot cards, because I don't know what it is, but that's what makes you so victorious. You see something within yourself I feel like that you didn't see before, or within some, or a connection, but it feels like it's within you, because they're showing me it's you that's like walking, where it's like, oh, I can do this. So I don't know if it's like, oh, I can do this on my own, I don't need all that, or if it's you, but you're very victorious this month. And I'm hearing clapping and cheering, and they're showing me confetti. So whatever happens in April, it's going to be great. So what is this that's happening? Okay, so they're drawing me to these two cards first. An 8, we're in 2024, which adds up to the number 8. And 8 means abundance. And then they drew me to these two cards, the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. I want to know, I think they did that on purpose, because I don't know what 888 means. So 1 second. Okay, so I didn't want to get it wrong, because they drew me to these, but they were highlighting the number as I was looking at these, not so much at the cards. And they were also highlighting, you know, the word 2024 is 8. So I kept seeing 888. I'm like, what does 888 mean? So 888 means it's a huge angel number, and it's a huge number in numerology. That means abundance, prosperity, financial success, wealth, gain. The universe is in alignment with you to bring you whatever material rewards or new blessings that you've been trying to manifest into your life. And they're going to bring it to you in various ways. So I think that's why you're starting out this way in the dark. Like, I think you don't have what you need right now. And you end up with the 6 of Wands, very victorious. So you get this financial abundance or financial gain or wealth or success, or blessings, whatever you're trying to manifest is 888. This is your number for the month, pile number 3. So, I mean, if you need financial abundance, or you need prosperity, or you need some kind of material blessings or rewards in your life, 888 is your number. And if you start seeing that number again and again and again, or just 88, or just the number 8, or 8888, or 88, or 888, yeah. If you start seeing the numbers 8s, any kind of repeating numbers of 8, or the number 8, that's a sign the universe is working with you, because that's all they keep showing. I'm just seeing 8s everywhere. So I feel like it's definitely a sign they're working with you on your manifestation, if this is what you've been working towards. Because the 8 of Cups, I feel like you're getting your 2 cups filled up with what you need. It's not the walking away from. It's not the walking away from. And you also have the 2 birds, which are very spiritual. So I feel like you're not walking away from something. Something's coming to you and filling you up. Look how full those 2 cups are. Something's going to come to you, but I feel like it's coming to you in an unexpected way, a way you can't even see. Oh, yeah. The moon. You're not going to see it coming. It's hidden from you, because you have the moon card here. Actually, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 moons. So it might not show up for 10 months, like 10 lunar cycles, which would be October. This abundance, like you might start manifesting it. You would have had to start manifesting this in February. Well, whenever you start manifesting it, oh, I'm seeing the number 888 again. Whenever you start manifesting, it's going to show up 10 months from then. Oh, that's not a moon, that's the world. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 moons. So in 9 months, I feel like it'll show up in 9 months. The 9th month is Libra. Libra rules the house of partnerships. That's also business partnerships. So you might have a business partner who wants to invest money in something, in a business with you. Maybe you want to create a business and all of a sudden somebody shows up and wants to create an investment with you. Right? No, that's the 7th house. Who rules the 9th house? Sagittarius. That's spirituality, I believe. 10th house is Capricorn. 9th house is Sagittarius. That's like let me look that up. I don't want to get it wrong because I feel like it has something to do with the 9th house too. So it could show up in Sagittarius season. But I feel like 9 lunar cycles. I mean, if you started manifesting, or it could show up in September, which Libra rules, which is the 7th house, which is the house of partnerships, which is romantic and business. So again, somebody I feel like could want to invest in your business. But it's going to be when you started manifesting this. So if you started manifesting it in April to May, April to May, May to June, July to August, September, October, November, December. That would be January 2025. So it's just going to depend whenever you started your manifestation. I have no idea. I don't know why I keep getting September though. For some reason, I keep getting September. Libra season. The moon is overseen by Pisces, which means I think you started this in February or during Pisces season, sometime between February and March. So it's hidden from you. This is going to show up when it's least expected. So you don't know when this is coming. It's not a fear. It's not your intuition. So your intuition is not going to tell you. It's hidden. It's being hidden from you when this abundance is coming in. 8-8. And you're not surrounded by 8 swords. You're just anxious about how's this going to work out. But your cups are full. They're saying lay down the sword. Just put it down now. Just stick with your manifestation. Stick with what you want, and it will happen. If you know what you're manifesting and if you're manifesting correctly. But it's intentionally being hidden from you. I feel like some of you are really intuitive, but they're not going to let you see it. Yeah, this 8 of Wands, you're not even, it's only one wand. Which means you're really drawn to what you're manifesting. You don't feel like trapped like they usually show where she's blindfolded. You're anxious about it. But you're trying to show grace with it. Because you're trying to demonstrate, I know this will happen. This will be. This is true. And that's why it's coming true. But you just don't know when. I keep getting partnerships. It could be a romantic partner who generously wants to give to you. It can also be a family member. It's somebody who's giving from the heart. Or it could be somebody who wants to invest in something, like you have a business idea and they want to invest in you. But it's coming from a place of love. But it's being hidden from you. For some of you, I feel like you might hear about it this month. And it puts you in this like Two of Wands energy, which is that do I or don't I accept it? And it's because you don't, I feel like it's because you don't know if you should trust it or not with the moon. It's like, is this authentic? Is this person being real? Is there a trick to this? You know, don't get all wrapped up in everything. If you know the person and the person's a good person with a good heart and they're just genuinely giving to you, you'll know. Don't get all wrapped up in, oh, it's in Mercury retrograde right now. I can't trust this. I don't know. There could be something hidden here. Come on, that goes on all the time in life. Who cares? You know, oh my gosh, we're in eclipse season. You know, all of our relationships are going to be tested for the next 6 months. Are you kidding me? We have lunar eclipses all the time. Who cares? So it doesn't really matter. Don't let people put thoughts in your head that are going to change strong, positive relationships you already have with people that could then make it a negative outcome, where this like beautiful abundance that was meant for you, you walk away from out of fear. I mean, that's exactly what you could create. So this was going to be abundance. This was going to be 888, everything you wanted. And you've watched so much stuff and you've created this narrative in your head now. You're terrified of everything. You can't make a choice. Well, I don't know. We're in the eclipse season for the next 6 months. Who cares? Who cares? So you don't feel like you can trust any connection. So you're in fear. So when we make decisions from a fear-based place, we make bad choices. Don't make decisions from fear. Only make them from high vibrational, loving choices. Each reading I'm holding on to people's crystals, but I can feel your anxiety and your fear. So don't do that. If you know this person is an authentic, genuine person, and they've never done anything. I mean, we're all human. We've made mistakes, right? But they're not somebody who's done things that have like been manipulative towards you, and they haven't like given and then taken and given and taken. You know, they're not the kind of negative energy. It's okay for someone to want to invest in your business. It's okay for someone who might have a whole bunch of money that's come into them, and generally she just want to give you something to help you out because you might need it. And they say, I want nothing in return. And they said, I'm even willing to write that down for you and have it notarized because I'm giving from a place of love. So don't create fear if fear's not there. If you create fear and you create this negative energy, then guess what? You get it. So it's exactly what you create is what you get. Because you have Temperance, which is probably one of my favorite cards. I love her. It's usually depicted as a woman, so that's why I said her, but it's actually supposed to be an angel. And I love it. There's 3 birds. And the birds, well, so what's so neat about temperance is temperance represents several things. It means patience. So have patience for yourself. And patience for other people means divine timing, means harmony, balance. So if you're getting anxious or stressed out, like I see with Eight of Wands, or with the Moon card, even with fear, just breathe. Just breathe. Or say, I just need to feel the earth under my feet. Or I just want to, everything's fine. In divine timing, everything always works in my favor. If you really believe that, it does. If you don't want to believe that, it never will. So you get to have control. You have true control over your life. If you really want to believe in spirit and vibration and the law of attraction, it truly works. If you don't want to and you just want to keep calling in fear and negative experiences, it will happen. So you get to have control over what you want. She's saying, trust. Just breathe through it. Everything's going to be arriving right when you need it. Do not worry. If you want abundance, you've been asking for it. Now we give you abundance. Maybe it's not how you expected, but here's this person who's really kind and generous. You didn't expect to be this one, but they showed up generously offering you money with no strings attached. They just want to give. But you've watched so much tarot or so much astrology, you're afraid because it's tied to a Mercury retrograde. It's tied to some 6-month eclipse thing. Who cares? Is what she's saying. This is what you called in. Do you want it or not? What she also does is what people can't do, and they show it in most the Raider White tarot, is she can pour water and it can twist and be manipulated. So she's also alchemy. She's magic. So the water she can manipulate water energetically, which you cannot pour and twist in a way. And seeing the 3 birds makes me feel like the 2 are with her and the 3rd is somebody else. Like, it's like saying like this is you and her working together. But the 3rd is somebody else who wants to come in and work with you. Like this is spirit, temperance, the angel, and you. Like she's trying to help you. But this 3rd bird is another energy in earth who wants to come help you with this abundance. So it's okay to have patience for yourself. It's okay to have, and it's reminding you, have harmony and balance within your life. And when anxiety comes up, just recognize it and just breathe it out. Let it go. Exercise if you need to. Journal if you need to. If you need to listen to music and just dance around, dance around. I always play like one of my most favorite songs and danced out, because that's what puts me in a good mood. So do what you have to do to flip the script, to get rid of this fear or this anxiety. But don't let people put false things in your head that are not true. I don't know why I'm hearing this message again and again and again, but you're the group that this message just seems is so loud. It's like literally, it's like being screamed at in me. They're just so afraid you're going to live in this fear-based place that when this opportunity shows up, you would have watched so much astrology or so much tarot or so much YouTube. You're going to make a decision based out of fear and not what's real and what you know to be real. And I have no idea, because that is like the weirdest, honestly, the weirdest thing I've heard for doing an April reading. And that's not at all what decks 1 and 2 were. If you watched piles 1 and 2, I do not know, but you can check them out, and they're not even close to this. If you were drawn to either of them, I recommend pile number 1, because I think that one would help you with the manifesting. If you were drawn to pile 1 at all, watch it, because it would help you with manifesting. Yeah, there's someone right here who wants to build with you. You have the Three of Pentacles. Someone wants to build something with you. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if they want to build something creatively, like artistically with you, because these cards are so pretty and they're really artistic. If somebody wants to build a business with you, if somebody wants to build a partnership with you romantically, I don't know. I can't quite tell. But somebody wants to build and give something to you, with you. They want to build something with you. And usually this is depicted with 3 people. So it's really clear they want to do this just with you. It feels like it's almost like a romantic building, the beginning of something. If I'm going off the card, it feels like they romantically want to come in and build something with you. I'm hearing from the ground up. Yeah. Because we have the Page of Cups. And so that's usually like the beginning of something. It can be an apology card. It can also be in a, oh, I'm kind of interested card, or an I like you card. It's not quite an I love you card. I mean, I guess it could be, but it'd be pretty strong. I get more the, hey, I like our vibe. We vibe well together. Why don't we move slowly with this temperance thing? That's what I'm getting. And build this from the ground up. And it could be the relationship. It could be a business. Because I'm getting the vibe of a tattoo parlor, and a piercing tattoo parlor, or a cool brewery. Because these also look like huge beer steins. Like you could be wanting to build a cool, really cool brewery. I don't know why. That's what I'm getting. Or a really cool like tattoo parlor shop. But I'm getting that also like making music together is another one I'm hearing. Like somebody writes song lyrics and the other one like plays music or something. But one has the money to also maybe help invest in this. For some of you, that's what I feel. That it could be romantic and a business partnership. For others of you, I'm getting, it's just, let's build this from the ground up as a partnership. Like dating romantically. And see where it goes. Like we weren't expecting this. We weren't expecting this. What a surprise. But it's going to be really harmonious, if that's the word, and balanced. And you'll be really happy. But I feel like the same person is also going to be, if you're starting a business with this person that you're romantically involved with, if they're not the one giving, someone's going to give both of you money then. Somebody's giving somebody money here. Somehow money's flowing in, and I don't know how. Maybe this person knows how to manifest the money if you're struggling. Because you end, I feel like this is starting in April, but not ending in April. So either money's coming to you in April, or a new romantic partnership is starting in April. But you need to get this fear out of you. Like you need to learn how to navigate out of that fear situation. But you're definitely ending April with the 9 of Cups, which is a lot of happiness. So I feel like some kind of abundance is coming, which means you're ending up with, you're starting dating somebody. I feel like you've learned how to manifest the right way. Some kind of money is starting to flow to you. Or your business is picked up. Like you've already have your business, but now it's like it's working the right way. Your business could be your own business or where you're working. Like it's the industry's picked back up, and it's where it should be. If you haven't had a job, now job offers are coming in. It's that kind of thing. There's no lack. The lack is gone. I feel like you had a sense of lack and it's gone away because now you feel really victorious, because it's like, wow, I'm so happy. Yeah, no wonder you're victorious. I'm so happy. I've got the 9 of Cups. I'm building this really great relationship, or I'm really happy in my job and it's successful. And I've learned how to create balance and peace and harmony within myself and within my connections, and work with spirit. So I feel like you're mastering a lot of things in April. April's going to be really interesting. And you're getting rid of that negative talk. Because I feel like you do that. And something's going to surprise you later this year, which is exciting. If you want to learn a little bit more about manifestation, and if you were drawn at all to pile number 1, I recommend watching pile number 1. Otherwise, I'll talk to you soon, and enjoy April. Bye.